I wish you Hello, and welcome to the Hello Show with Kimberly My Voice. I am so glad that you tuned in with us tonight on Intellectual Radio. We are so excited about today's conversation. I've been thinking about this young lady. I can't wait to tell the story of how she's even a guest. But on today, again, like I always ask you, if you know someone that needs to join in this conversation, finding your power in I am, please make sure you share this video. I need you to like, and I need you to share. Hopefully, this is coming on my news feed. It's crazy. Today, I didn't have a Facebook Live. I can't even Facebook Live. So, my girlfriend Jay over here is streaming us live. So, hopefully, you connect with it to my video page as well. So on IntellectualRadio.com, where we like to feed your brain, the Kimberly My Voice show with hello, we love to feed your fears. We like to say hello to things that you usually walk away from. You know, those fears, your insecurities, situations and circumstances that's going on in your life. Those are the conversations that we like to address because we know if you don't address it, you can't change it. So on tonight, we want to create change in your life. So make sure you like, and make sure you share. Our topic tonight is finding your power in I am. If you want to call in and get some personal information answered, or you want to make a statement, ask a question, our dial-in number is 708-223-8593. Again, 708-223-8593. So let's get this show started. So a lot of times I tell people, I say, hey, look, I go through my social media and I think about who is interesting out there, who gravitates to me, someone that I'm station with. And I want to say thank you all for everyone that put up that picture. You know, the picture that the 10-year gap or the 20-year gap, how people put up their past picture and their new picture. And I saw so many pictures, but it was one particular picture that stuck out to me because what I noticed that, yes, everyone, we looking better this day. You know, we know how to get our hair done. We know how to do our face, our makeup, get beat. I mean, we look good. But something about a particular lady sitting next to me, I saw more than just an outer look. I saw a mindset change. When I looked at her picture from 2007 or something, and I saw 2019, I saw something beyond the outer beauty. I saw a mindset change. So I asked this young lady to come on to tell us about the power that she found in order to ignite the power within us, the power of I am. So I'm going to have Jay introduce herself. First of all, thank you for coming through this weather. First of all, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate the opportunity to be here, to be able to share with your audience and with your tribe about the power that I found within I am.
Yes.
So welcome. Thank you guys for listening and tuning in. My name is Jay Slaughter. I am a transformational speaker, brand strategist, and CEO of I Am the Collection. And what I do is I teach influencers, creatives, entrepreneurs all over the world how to structure, streamline, and scale their personal brand to manifest success through the power of I am.
Through the power of I am.
Yes,
okay.
Yes.
All right. So tell me a little bit. I'm just going to jump to right what attracted me to you. I told you, I've seen you up and down my timeline. I see this year you are doing some awesome things.
Yes.
I saw, and we'll talk about all that. I saw retreats that you're doing. I saw different branding techniques and videos. But the one thing that really pierced me when I saw that picture from years ago and I saw you now, was I correct? Was it a mindset change? I see the beauty, but what happened between that Jay there and this one now?
Well, actually, that wasn't even Jay. That was Jessica.
That was Jessica. Come on now. Talk to us. Talk to us.
So who you saw on the left side, the 2009 version was Jessica.
Okay.
And the 2011 version of Jay was not. The 2019 version is Jay. So what that was a mindset shift. That was a spiritual shift. That was a physical shift. That was a personal development shift that happened for me.
Yes.
So that's what you saw from 2009 into 2019.
Wow. So tell us a little bit about I am. I know you told me all of your titles. I told you, I heard everything that you do for other people and how you're helping. But tell me just the basics of I am, and maybe even how did it evolve? How did it start?
Awesome,
I am.
awesome. So I can remember sitting at work, actually not too far. I was working at O'Hare, and I was sitting at work this particular day, negative $450 in my bank account, living downtown, trying to keep up with the Joneses, living in a high rise, driving a BMW. I'm just living this life, this fake confident life, this fake life, and dealing with insecurities, dealing with rejection, dealing with depression, low self-esteem, not knowing who I am, being confused because I thought I wanted to be a celebrity hairstylist, but here I am. I'm sitting at an airport, doing, airport things, right?
Yes.
And so my boss, he comes over and says something to me that's racist. So I had to make a decision because I didn't want to lose my flight benefits. I decided to go to the washroom and calm myself down because I'm the type of person that when I get angry, I start to cry. I start to like get very emotional. So I said, you know what? Let me go to the washroom and calm myself down. When I went to the washroom to calm myself down, I looked in the mirror and I said, you know what? I am beautiful. I am worth more than this. I am not what he just said, but I am an entrepreneur. I am successful. I am a conqueror. I am strong. I am intelligent. I just kept on saying, I am, I am, I am. So midpoint from me walking to the bathroom back to my office, God spoke to me and he said, create a collection of I ams. And it's not to speak to where you are, but where you're going. And so that's when I am was birthed. And that's when the power of I am was birthed back in May of 2011, because it was I am that day that changed my life, that transformed my mindset, that shifted my mindset to say, oh, you can actually put I am in the atmosphere, and whatever you put after the words I am will start to look for you. Wow. It's the power of your words. You can actually do that. And God showed me about the power of I am that day. And ever since then, I've been on a mission to teach people, teach influencers, teach entrepreneurs, teach creatives, teach people, men, boys, women, and girls, about the power of I am and how I am can change the trajectory of your life if you unleash it.
If you unleash it.
If you unleash it.
Yes. So I'm going to stop you because I like something you said. You said that was Jessica. Mm-hmm. And then also you said that you have fake confidence, that you were living this life. And a lot of times, we have social media. Mm-hmm. And I said, it's good and it's evil. Mm-hmm. It's good I love the connection. We can keep up with people. We can see where people are going. I love that I was able to even tell people to pray for my mom, and my mom is doing awesome. Thank you guys for your prayers. But too, you see a lot of fake things. You see the pretty picture of the side of everyone. Mm-hmm. So how did you have strength? And I would say that strength and courage enough to identify that you were faking it. Mm-hmm. And we even hear those slogans like, girl, just fake it till you make it. But is that a danger? Because if you're faking it so much, that facade becomes your reality, and you never get unleashed, as you say.
Absolutely.
So how did you that day, I don't know if it was from that day, or how did you shift from faking it unto really looking at yourself saying, hey, I want to work on this, and I am.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because faking only going to take you so far.
Okay.
Faking is only going to take you so far. And so when you're ready to really tap into your full purpose and your full potential and your full calling, it's going to cause you to have to dig within. It's gonna cause you to have to go within to really be able to unleash what's supposed to be on the outside. So you're gonna have to deal with your issues. You're gonna have to deal with yourself. You're gonna deal with the things that are gonna stop you, or that could stop you from reaching your fullest potential.
Yes. All right.
So you're gonna have to really deal with the truth.
The truth. And how did you do that? Because I believe you have a great I am, but sometimes I like to catch my audience up to speed, because a lot of times people just see how beautiful you are. They probably tagging you right now, looking at your Facebook page like, oh, wow. And like, yeah, just the power of I am. Like, how did you actually take a hold to Jessica and bring her into the reality that she can use the power of I am? So speak to those Jessicas for a little while. Let's get them up to speed before we start taking this I am on.
So to the Jessica, being insecure, being broken, being confused, how did I really start to transform?
Yes.
Honestly, through prayer and through the word of God.
All right.
Let me tell you something. Through prayer, I cannot be who I am. You can't even unleash the power of I am unless you go through the source and who you got it from.
Yes.
Because I can't be I am, whatever comes after the I am, unless I go through I am. Unless he
Exactly.
tell me I am the head and not the tail. Unless he tell me I am above
Come
and
on
not
now.
beneath.
Yes.
Unless he tell me that I am the lender and not the bar. So I have to literally go back to the source to say, who am I?
Love it. You hear that?
What am I here to do?
Yes, you Jessica's out there.
Yeah.
Right now, you're trying. And so many of us, we look at Facebook, we look at Instagram, and you just try to put on the facade because you want to keep up with the Joneses and the Bells or whoever else they say. And you want the likes and the love. But until you really
Tap into the source.
And I'll always say that because the creator actually, he is the great I am.
He is the great.
He's the great I am. So he gives us that I am, but we have to know how to identify and plug in. So I love that. I always want to catch us up to speed. I'm not going to have this conversation without you.
Yes.
So if you're right now and you're that Jessica, you're that Erica, and you're looking saying, I just have to keep faking it, I can never really be. Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
Right here, Jay is a witness. She said first through prayer, through the word of God, and understanding who you are. And once you know who you are, here come the power. And that's what we're about to talk about.
Yes.
So tell us through some steps about this I am. And then I want to understand how you're actually applying it to help people.
Okay.
So tell me, okay, so I did get the part, and I'm with you. You went in the bathroom and you started going, I am. And before you know it, that was just in your spirit. I am, I am, I am. So how did you start evolving that to everyday practice?
So here's the thing. What the power I am will come and do for you. Number one, it helps you to identify where you are.
Identify.
So it's going to help you identify, because if he told me to create a collection called I am to speak to where you are and not to speak to where you're going and not where you are, that means that I have to speak my future into my now. So that's why the Bible says, let the weak say I am strong.
Yes.
Let the poor say I am rich. It's not that you're rich yet, but it's to shift some things into your life to cause your future to come into your to your now. So you have to first identify where are you?
Yes.
I am broken. I am insecure. I am feeling rejected. I'm broke. I don't know where my next meal is. Let's identify. And then once we identify, let's break it.
Okay, tell us about that.
Let's break the generational curses, right? Let's break the word curses. Let's break the negative self-talk that we have within our mind. Let's break that. Let's stop that. Let's capture and correct that. Let's break that. Let's break the chain off of the bondage that we've had ourselves in, that other people have had us in. Let's break that. And then once we break that, now let's affirm ourselves with where we're trying to go.
All right.
Right. So we're identifying, we're breaking. Yep. And then we're going to affirm. So speak where you see yourself going. Right. So I am beautiful, even if I feel like I'm not beautiful. I am successful, even if I got negative $450 in my bank account. I am intelligent, even if somebody told me I was dumb when I was a little girl. I am an entrepreneur, even if I don't even have the guidance to be an entrepreneur. Because what the power of I am will do, it will cause your future to come into your now. Because whatever you put after the words I am is about to start looking for you. It's just like the Bible says, I am that I am. He said, who do men say that I am? He said, I want you to tell them I am that I am has sent you. Why? Because he know that I am is his name.
Yes.
So if you say I am, you can't say Jesus and nothing happened. So you can't say I am and nothing happened. So that's why the power of I am, it can unleash and unlock some things. Because if I put I am in the atmosphere and in the spirit realm, just like I would do Jesus, then some things got to change. Some things have to shift in me. Right?
Yes.
And so once I identify, then I break those curses. I break those generational curses. I break those word curses. I break the things that are stopping me to get from getting my breakthrough. Then I now can affirm myself to speak into the atmosphere to cause my 2025 version of myself to meet me in 2019. Then now I got to find a community, a tribe that's going to hold me accountable to what I just said.
All right.
You can't do it by yourself.
All right. All right. So you've taken us ahead. Let's see. So,
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. It's good. I'm just on track.
I'm sorry.
We've identified, you said to break the words.
Yes.
And you kind of gave example of that. No matter if you had $450, you said, I am rich. You spoke what God said about you. Even if you couldn't see it, you spoke what you wanted to see.
Yes.
Awesome. So after you believed it, after Jessica saw who she was and who God wanted her to be, and start proclaiming her I ams and start becoming Jay, what was your next step? I heard you say about the tribe. Is that where you went out to get a tribe? Did you go and find somebody else to believe with you, or what? Tell us what happened after the break.
So I'll say it like this. I am is the faith, but you also have to do the work. So I can't say I am rich and then I sit at home all day and be on my computer or be on Facebook. Right?
Come on now,
so
you
that
preaching.
Means you gotta do some work. So I am is the faith. Yes, I believe that I can be successful, but now I gotta do the work. Right? What is it going to take for me to be an entrepreneur? Do I need a mentor? Do I need a coach? Do I need to take some classes? Do I need to go to college? Now you got to do the work. It's work with I am, right?
Yes.
So now Jessica cannot become Jay until she actually do the work. So I am saying that I am successful, but now I'm getting out there. So the next step is actually getting out there and doing what you say you are.
Come on.
So if you say you're a wife, that means you got to show it. You got to be a wife before your husband can find you, not be a wife when he finds you. I mean, after he finds you, you got to be a wife right then and there. So it's about preparation plus opportunity equals success, what Pastor Hannah always says. So it's like, okay, I say I am successful. Now, what am I going to do to make me successful? What are the steps that I'm going to take? So then, yes, you then go and you find that tribe, because you can't do things by yourself. So then you go and you find that tribe that can help you, that can affirm with you, because you got to watch what people are saying to you.
Yeah.
Right. I can't have the wrong tribe around me, just not affirming where I'm trying to go, because then you're going to stop me. Then you're more of a distraction.
Yes.
Right. So then it's about aligning myself with the right people that is going to affirm me and somebody that I also can affirm as well.
All right. So we have identified, break the curses, break the yoke, and to do what you say you are. I love how you said I am is the faith, but then comes the work.
The work. Yes.
So did you quit your job? Let's go back to that. You did?
I quit my job prematurely. Yep.
Would you say prematurely?
Yeah, I know.
But you had a lot of faith. There was a lot of faith. A lot of faith
I don't
was there.
recommend that.
That's what happens
without
sometimes.
A plan.
Yeah, we have a lot of faith, but then
a lot of faith at that time.
No wisdom at that moment. Yes.
So
tell us about that journey, because a lot of people find themselves there. I know myself, I've done the same. Like, God told me to do this. I'm quitting this job. We step out on this big faith, which is good. But how did you overcome, or what happened in that little part you quit? You said prematurely. Like you said it, you brought it up, but you can help somebody.
Yes, I can.
What happens when you quit prematurely?
Yeah. So you just go through life just with no guidance and no direction. So I teach a lot about having a plan, right? Action. So I didn't have an action plan when I quit. I just quit because I thought God told me to quit, right? And I believe He did, because after that, 2 months later, my mom had 6 heart attacks. So I did not believe that I quit prematurely. I believe that everything worked.
It still worked together for our good.
Yeah, it still worked. But in order to prevent you from leaving your job prematurely, I think needs to be a plan in place. I wish I had a plan in place, an exit strategy, right?
Exactly.
To be able to be like, okay, I'll save this amount of money so that I can properly launch my business or launch my brand or be a successful entrepreneur. So throughout that journey, I struggled a lot. It was a lot of times I was filming the Steve Harvey show, sleeping on my best friend's couch. I was filming the Steve Harvey show, not having money to eat. They asked me, "Hey, can you drive to the studio, or do you need a driver?" And me trying to be this prideful person, like, "No, send me a driver," not knowing I ain't have no car. I'm like, "Yeah, send a driver, right?" Because I want to be all bougie in the head and all of that. I'm like, send a driver, but I didn't even have a car. So that not properly planning how to be a successful entrepreneur caused me a lot of hardship, caused me a lot to be homeless, you know, but I still kept the faith. I'm still going. And now I have a story to be able to tell, to be able to inspire somebody else.
And so that's what I was going to ask you. How did you keep the faith during that time? Because a lot of people get stuck right there. They have the faith, they move, and they step out on the waters. And when they start sinking, how do you keep believing what you can't see when you are homeless now? When you don't have a car, when you were saying, I'm rich, but now it's like, it seemed like I'm going backwards before forward. How did you keep the faith in that time?
It all has to do with your why. Why did you get started? Why did you
Why?
take that?
Oh, keep your why.
Why did you take that leap of faith in the first place? What is your why?
Yes.
And my why was I needed a me when I had negative $450 in my bank account. I wish I had a me, somebody that could come alongside of me and help me on this journey and say, hey, Jay, do it this way. I wish I had a mentor. I wish I had a me. I wish I had a coach that wasn't $1 million that I can afford. Because remember, I had negative $450 in my bank account. So I wish I had a me. So I created the need, what I needed when I had negative $450 in my bank account. So I went back to my why, and my why keeps me going because I know that my obedience in my why is connected to so many destinies. It's not about me. This thing is bigger than me. It's not about Jay. I'm just a vessel. I'm just the vessel. So I understood that I got to keep going because I know that everything that I'm going through is to help me to help somebody else get their breakthrough.
Awesome.
It's for me to help somebody else unleash the power of I am. So that's what kept me going. And that's what keeps me going.
Great. That is so awesome because I see so many people that happen to, we have that faith. And if it doesn't just come like you thought it was, because when you're stepping out, you like, okay, it's going to manifest. And when it doesn't, but I love that you said, do not forget your why.
Yes.
Keep your why.
Keep your why.
Keep your why. All right. So you are listening to IntellectualRadio.com with Hello Show with Kimberly, my voice. We are proud to be online with you. I am still sitting here trying to get my live going because Facebook didn't even have a live button on my screen for some reason. The devil. So anyway, we are sitting here and we want to talk to you about some things that you're about to have in the future or what's, I want to bring us up to speed right about now. But before we do that, I want to take a little sponsor break. Today, our show is sponsored by, you got to see this to believe it. If you want to look fabulous at a low price, make sure you check out my girl Juanita at www.yougotistobelieveit.com. She is on Facebook, Instagram. If you want to have this type of bling, usually I'm in my $5 bling, but since Jay was on the line today, I was like, I got to bring it up. I got to make it a little better. So I have my Z collection is $25, but you too can have this type of bling. It is nickel free and it's lead free. If you're interested, make sure you hook up with Juanita. And also, if you're interested in being an entrepreneur, this can probably be the best business for you. And remember, fellas, my guys, Valentine's Day is coming up. I was about to say Facebook time day, but yeah, Valentine's Day is coming up. So make sure you get one for your loved one. So let's get back to our topic, finding the power in I am. So we've sat here with Jay, and she told us how she transformed her life from Jessica to Jay, how she identified who she was truly, how she broke generational curses and lies and things that had spoken over her life, and how she started thinking about what she wanted to do and who she is. And she kept the faith. She also said some great things that I am is just the faith, but she had to do some work. And I want to talk to her today about that work that she is doing, how she's actually infecting and impacting other women's lives. I want to know, I'm being nosy now because I did see this picture of her and a couple of ladies at this beautiful house. So I want to know what went on inside the house. What went on inside the house? So tell us about the work that I am is bringing to this universe.
Oh my God. So I am is taking this world by storm.
Hey,
it
now.
is taking this world by storm through my transformational speaking, through my live experiences, which you happen to be talking about, my retreat. And so what goes on at the retreat stays at the retreat.
Let us get outside the door. If we can't come inside the door, what happened outside the door for ladies to even want to come in? What was the appeal?
God.
What was the mission of this retreat?
The mission of this retreat was to teach women how to relax, release, and unleash the power of I am.
Relax.
So relax, release,
Release
and unleash the power of I am. So, if you are that woman or that influencer, or that leader, that creative, that entrepreneur that is just on a hustle and bustle, and don't have time to actually relax,
Mhm.
release, get some healing, get some breakthrough, and unleash the power of I am, the retreat is definitely for you. And we
Okay.
actually have one coming up February 22nd through the 24th. Shout
All
out to my
right.
project manager, Ebony, who is here with
Yes.
me. We actually, and I have it with my sissy, Daniela, who is another powerhouse speaker. And so, just a little bit, just a testimonial. Somebody actually gave their life to Christ at the retreat.
Wow, that's good. That's good. Because at the end of the day, that's all that matters.
That's all that
That's
mission
all that
accomplished.
matters. Exactly.
Mission accomplished. So
Hmm.
many women got breakthrough, got a chance to relax, got a chance to, meet new people. So it's all about that those steps that I gave you,
Yes.
identifying, breaking. That's what we did. We identified, we broke, we affirmed each other, and then we built a community of women who are ready to unleash and show other women how to unleash the power of I am. So we call ourselves the I am tribe.
The I am
Right? We
tribe.
the I
All
am
right.
tribe.
So,
And
how
so
do people become a part of the I am tribe?
actually we have a free Facebook group called the I am tribe, or you can go to, if you want to be a part of my live experiences, one of my speaking engagements. I actually will be speaking on Saturday at Grind and Grace event that's happening Saturday at 3 p.m. 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. 11 a.m. to 4 p.m.
It's on your Facebook
Yeah, it's
page,
on my
right? I
Facebook
saw it.
page.
Check
All
it
of
out.
yeah,
It's on the
check it out
Facebook
on my
page.
Facebook page. But I also have more live experiences and things that I'm doing this year. We're going to Jamaica, so we're taking the Power of I Am international.
All
Right,
right.
we're teaming up with our international tribe over in Jamaica, and so it's going to be a plethora of things. I actually have a movie coming out. The Power of I Am movie is coming
Oh,
out
wow.
December of this year. So it's going to be an amazing, exciting year. And if you show up to one of my live experiences, you'll definitely be a part of my movie.
Great. You hear
Mm-hmm.
that? You show
Yep.
up to a live experience, be
You.
part of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Great, great.
Yeah.
I am so bummed that my Facebook Live didn't go out because I usually making comments and I can read them or whatever. So if you're out there listening, hopefully this is tagged to my Facebook as well. Please call in 708-223-8953 if you want a comment or you have a question for Jay. You are listening to IntellectualRadio.com, where I am Kimberly, my voice, your host. Thank you for tuning in. Now, let's talk a little bit about the power of I am. So, I'm going to just put myself up there.
Okay.
Can I be your
Absolutely.
client?
Yes,
Your listen, get my
absolutely.
free stuff.
No,
I'm
oh,
gonna be.
oh, oh. Because I was gonna say Ebony.
I was about
We
to
got
say.
we got
I know, like
client.
a client, like, hey, since no one's calling
Right,
in, I'm
right,
like,
right.
I'm just gonna do the honors. So, if I come to you, so for myself, I'm a mom of seven. I'm an only child. I've always felt like I had to prove myself. I always felt like I had to prove myself, but yet I still had to be under the radar
Mm.
because I always came with the who do you think you are? Who
Mm.
you trying to be all of this. Then when I had more children, I had to prove myself like, okay, I don't want people to say, why she have all those kids? So I just kind of overexerted myself. I was the one who went back to school, anything my kids need. I lost myself in trying to prove to so many what I am and what I'm not.
Mhm.
So now in my life, I find myself, my children are getting older. Um, I'm trying to rush them out as quick as I can. My mother is getting older, and I'm trying to find now who am I? And I know you deal with a lot of entrepreneurs and business people, like, but could you help me, that
Mhm.
person that really haven't found the niche, but know that I am somebody? That
Mhm.
really haven't identified what business or what brand I should have, but know that I am. And I
Mhm.
want you to, if you could speak to my genre out there, the
Mhm.
ones that haven't got the business card and don't have it together, but we're not excluded from that. We're fearfully and wonderfully made, that God
Mhm.
has a purpose and a plan for our lives.
Mhm.
But because of this world and so many distractions, some kind of way, we lost our way in finding who God created us to be.
Mhm.
So, Miss J. Slaughter, I need your help,
Yes,
girl.
I
Come
got
on
you.
now,
I
talk
got
to
you.
me.
So you really, here's the thing. I don't want you to ever exclude yourself out from the I am brand and what the I am brand can do, because it's not just for influence, it's not just for business owners, but it is a personal side to this. So I do just help, women who are just trying to find their way, because a lot of women don't know that they are a brand. You are
Come on now.
You
Come
are
on
an
now.
influencer.
Yes.
Right? You're on the radio, you have your own radio show, you have a Facebook page, you're an influencer. So you are influencing people to do something.
Exactly.
What are you influencing them to do?
Wow, this was good. I didn't really think I was gonna get some answers.
I stay ready. Come on. So what are you influencing? What do you want? What is the goal? What is the goal for your audience, right? Because this is your targeted audience, right? So what is the goal for your targeted audience? What do you want them to know? When they come on the Hello Show, what do you want them to leave with? What is your goal for them? Where do you want to take them? What type of journey do you want to take them on? What do you want to take them from to take them to?
Woo, I'm so glad a caller called in because she put me on the hot seat. So caller, we're about to go through our call. Woo, thank you, caller, for coming in. State your name and where you're calling from. Caller, are you there? Come on, caller, be there. I'm gonna have to go back to my hot seat. No one's saying it. So caller, please call back. They're on the line. Oh, we can't hear.
Okay.
Okay.
Stay on for me,
okay? Hello, caller. Oh, well, you gave me something to think about. What is my goal?
What is your goal?
But I love that.
People don't.
I like that.
Yes. About on my
Isn't that some good stuff?
We got an idea and we want to launch. That's what I did.
Mm-hmm.
I had an idea.
She's ready. Hello. Hi, caller. Are you there? Yeah. Okay. Well, try to call back. Not sure. Do you mean cut it back off? Okay, she ain't up that time. Let's see. But what you just did is a lot of times people don't even realize what they're doing. And we are walking up. We're really a brand walking into
somebody to help you to pull it out, structure that.
Yes.
And then plan for that, and then unleash that, and then streamline that, and then scale it so you can make some money.
Come on now. I like the end part. Right. I like that. Right. Like, now, how do we get those steps to get to the end part? Yeah. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. So that's my first question. I'm writing it down. I'm not even prepared to answer. But you said, what is your goal for your audience?
Yeah.
So
you're influencing them every day, right? So then if you have a goal for your audience, your content that you come in, because you come on here how often?
Once a week.
Once a week, then you can bid out your content for a whole entire year, because you know the goal. You know the goal that I'm coming on here to teach A, B, and C. So my content will match A, B, and C.
That's good. That's good. I'm loving it. We're still trying to work out our call over here. I think we have it now. Hello, caller.
Yeah. My phone is jacked up. Yeah. We got a new one coming.
I hear something. Caller, are you there? Okay. All right. Okay. So get me right. Yeah. So after that, after me identifying my audience and identifying who, you said, what's all those words you said we'll do? Yeah. I heard the money part, but give me a scope of what. It's structure.
Who are you? What do you do? What is your why? Who, what, why?
Who, what, why?
Now I'm taking you into Brandon one-on-one with Jay Slaughter.
Okay, so
this is about unleashing, right? Okay. You gotta know who you are, you gotta know what you do, you gotta know your why. So if I was to give you a script, it would be, my name is Jay Slaughter. I am a transformational speaker, brand strategist, and CEO. That's who I am. What do I do? I teach influencers, creatives, and entrepreneurs how to structure, streamline, and scale their personal brand to manifest success through the power of I am. I just gave you who I am, what I do. Now my why is because I know I needed a me when I had negative $450 in my bank account. I know I needed a me when I was insecure. I know I needed a me. I needed somebody to structure, streamline, and help me to unleash and scale, my purpose, so that I can manifest success. So that's who I am, what I do, and my why.
Why? Great.
So if you can start off with those three, you on the money.
All right. Okay, we're gonna see if we have our caller now. Do I need to know just hello, caller?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
My name is Jillian Kendrick, and Jay is my mentor. She has transformed my life in every way imaginable.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Did you have such a shift that your name changed too? Did you go from a Jessica to a J?
Not yet.
But you on your way, huh?
So I started my cleaning business after Jay helped me become confident, helped me understand the market, helped me just brand myself and look at life differently. I suffered from like low self-esteem. I didn't believe in myself. I didn't think that I was worthy, and I didn't think I was educated enough. And she believed in me from the beginning. Now I've been in business a year based off of what she's taught me. The love and compassion is just not branding, it's love.
Wow. That's awesome. Thanks for calling in and sharing that with us. Thank you so
welcome.
much.
Love you.
Love you.
Okay. So where do you start? You know, I sat here and put you on the spot and you oh my God, you make me like, where do I start? But just as your friend called and was a contestant and a testament to what work you do, how do people out there start with this I Am with you?
Well, they can actually access it for free on my face. They follow me on Facebook at Jay Slaughter, follow me on all my social medias at Jay Slaughter, or I Am Jay Slaughter on Instagram. They can get free content, right? I do believe in giving back. But then if you want a deep dive, if you really want to get into the one-on-one coaching, you can schedule a free consultation call, 15-minute free consultation call at www.jslaughter.com.
Okay.
And that's where you can find out about everything that I have going on. So my one-on-one coaching, my group coaching, my retreats, my live experiences, my speaking engagements, everything you want to know about Jay Slaughter, you can find that out on my website.
All right. So since your caller called in, we're going to use her a little bit.
Yeah.
What was her name? Janae?
Jillian.
Jillian. So when Jillian came to you, where did she start? Like if you could take us through, you know, not going so personal into her, but she gave it to us. She told us a little bit. She said she was not confident, that she lacked esteem and she didn't believe in herself. So how raw she came to you, what were your steps? And I'm saying this because I want those Jessicas and them Jaylens and those Kimberlys out there to make that step, because we're talking a good game saying this is what I'm going to do. And we're looking and faking like we're making it. And we're having all this faith, but for you to say there's work that comes with it, I want to introduce them on how to get to the work. So what was the work in progress with this successful call saying she's in business and she's flourishing?
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
I do. I remember I actually had a live experience at a library, and Jillian walked in, and when she walked in, I could see insecurity, because when God delivers you from something, it's to deliver you so that you can identify to help somebody else.
Come on now, that's it.
Where you are. So I immediately noticed that I had some things that I had been delivered from that she was now dealing with: insecurity, rejection issues, low self-esteem, abandonment issues, daddy issues. I immediately identified, you know, where she was, and once I identified where she was, I knew I needed to craft a strategic plan for her to be able to get from her dream life to now making that dream life a reality. Right. And so we went and I took her, right, because I created a me, right?
Yes.
I created, my why is,
yes.
I created a me. I took her and I grabbed her and I walked along this journey until she became what she saw herself being. So that took some one-on-one time. That took some, you know, connecting her with other influencers, creatives, and entrepreneurs that can propel her, that can push her, that can pray for her, that can support her, right? And then she, you know, so we did that. We identified, we structured her. We found out who she was, what she had to offer, her why. And then once we discovered that, then we developed a business around that. Right.
Yes.
So then once we develop a business around that, then we went through the steps for her to be able to launch that business. Right. And so then once she launched, she took off, and she is now coaching other people how to start their cleaning business in 1 year. She has now Gentle Hand Solutions is now her new thing that she's
There's
launching.
your plug, Gentle Hand Solutions. There we go.
Gentle Hands, cleaning is her cleaning company. Gentle Hands is her cleaning company, but Gentle Hand Solutions is now where Jillian now takes people and she is the answer.
Yes.
Right? She is who she needed, right? She now takes the people that, were in the system or may have struggled. Her thing is domestic violence victims, people who have struggled, right? And now she's giving them a second chance and giving them, an opportunity to start their own business like I helped her to do. So it's just the power of I am is not just, it's not about me. One man's obedience, it's connected to somebody else's destiny, because if I am can be unleashed in me, then I help to unleash it in Jillian. Then Jillian has a tribe of people that she's going to help, and then those tribe of people are going to help somebody else unleash. And it's just a legacy that will live on, all because he told the men to say that I am that I am.
I am. I am excited about this.
And that's how it goes.
And that's how it goes. We have another caller. Hello, caller. Can you state your name and where you're calling from?
My name is Denise Cousins, and I'm calling from Chicago, Illinois.
Hi, Denise. What's your comment or your question?
My comment is you got the right person in front of you.
Oh, my God.
Everything that you said about yourself, that was me. 4 kids, married. I had my business. I'm a jewelry designer. I'm also a hairstylist. And what I did was launch a lot of stuff without a plan.
Come on now.
And what this sister told me was, without a plan, it's just a hobby.
Come on now. I had a lot of hobbies.
Plan is just a hobby. And I was trying to put my life together, because when you are a mother, when you living for your kids, when you live for your husband, when you live for yourself, when you're trying to obey God, when God puts all these gifts in you,
yes.
Most of the time women move. We respond fast. We move. But we don't name it. We function in a gift, but we don't name it. We do what we need to do to survive. We make that money, and it's on to the next. Mm-hmm. What Jay did in my life was give definition. Giving a title to everything that I was doing. First, I described myself as a jewelry designer. Now I describe myself as a CEO.
Yes.
Now I describe myself as a brand.
Yes.
Now I describe myself as Denise Cousins, CEO of Kingdom Lifestyle Jewelry.
Yes.
That helps women transform their lives through relationship coaching, luxury jewelry, and design and hair artistry.
Come on now.
That in me.
Yes.
She gave me my confidence. So you have the right person for the job. Now, when she gets in front of you, you will have to do the work. But she definitely has vision. She has a lot of integrity, and she has a team around her that believes in her. So she's the real thing. She's the real thing.
Wow.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for calling in and sharing with us. That was good. Thank you.
No problem. Y'all have to watch it.
All right. Good. I love it.
Denise actually made my I am bracelet.
Oh, great. These are beautiful.
These were one of the gifts that my retreat sisters got. So this is to identify that you're not by yourself, but you have a tribe of women that are supporting you, that are praying for you, that are covering you.
Where do I sign up? That's what I want to know. Where do I sign up?
www.jslaughter.com.
All right. And you said February 22nd. That's my mom's birthday. That's a good day right there. Yeah. Good day to be at the retreat. Oh my God. I'm so was it Danielle? Daniela got me so involved. I'm like, yeah, that's right, Daniela. Somebody that feel my heart.
Oh, you talking about Denise?
No, Denise. Okay, it was Denise. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Denise. Like, that was good because and she hit upon something that I've always noticed with women that have families and have all these other demands, that we're doing something, but nobody has defined it. Mm-hmm. That we have a plethora of gifts, but they're just everyday things. I don't think about I'm managing money and managing kids and speaking life into people and transforming lives.
And all of those are stream of income.
Exactly. It's just something we give away because that's what we're meant to do. But to change it, I like what she said, that she thought she just said she was a jewelry maker to CEO.
No, I'm a CEO.
To CEO. Awesome. Oh my God. So I just want you to just have the mic for a little while just to talk to someone out there. Talk to someone out there that needs to be there for February 22nd. And I love the Denises that call that have some little small hobby, and I think that's my biggest thing for people not to be fearful, because Facebook will make you fearful. Like, I don't have it together. Look how they look. Look how the stuff they have. I can't do that. So for them to really have that faith and believe in themselves that they can press past the fear. So just talk to the audience just a little bit before we wrap up. Just whatever comes from your heart.
You know, fear is false evidence appearing real. And I'm going to say that again. Fear is false evidence appearing real. So, whatever it is that you are out there and you are afraid of, that you are fearful of, I want you to understand that God, that's not of God. God did not give us the spirit of fear, but he gave us the spirit to have with power, love, and a sound mind. And so what I want you to understand is you don't have to be afraid. You just have to open up your mouth and say, hey, this is where I am, and get with somebody, who can take you from where your dreams are to making those dreams now a reality. You don't have to be afraid. All you have to do is open up your mouth and say, listen, this is where I am. This is where I am, and this is where I desire to be. And no thing is too small. No thing is too big. It doesn't matter if you're a mom. It doesn't matter if you are, a dad, or it doesn't matter who you are. You have purpose, right? You have purpose. God put you on this earth for a reason. And that reason was not to just be somebody's mother. That reason was not to just be somebody's father. That reason was not to just sit at home every day and watch TV and work just to pay bills, but he gave you a purpose, right? So that you can live an abundant life, right? So he want to use the things that are in you to be able to help somebody. But the benefits of helping somebody through your hurts, through your rejection, through your depression, through your ups and downs, is to be able to now help somebody to give life to them, so then your legacy can live on. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to open up open up your mouth and say, hey, this is where I am. Like Denise said, I was just a jewelry maker. Now I am a CEO. Now I am a hair designer. Now I am this, I am that. Because had she not opened up her mouth, had she not released fear, had she not released the things that was stopping her from becoming who she already was, she already the 2025 version of herself. She just needed somebody to come in and unlock it.
Yes.
So you got to get with the people that is going to help you to unlock and unleash the power of I am that's within you.
All right. And everyone has an I am in them.
Everybody has
Everyone has it. So I'm going to ask you, I know you keep saying the 2025. Where do you see Jay? Like, let me hear the Jay in 2025. Let me hear the Jay in 2030.
I am already her.
You're already her.
I am.
What is that Jay doing? Tell me.
2035, maybe.
2035. No, like what things is up in the pipeline? What things are you already speaking in existence? Where do you see yourself in this I am brand? And is it just for women? I heard you say something about like father. I'm like, oh, she threw a father in there. So is it for men as well? It's universal.
This brand is universal. I do have men in my tribe. Yes, I do have men in my tribe. So this brand is universal. It's not for a lot. Actually, when I first launched it, it was more men was women.
Come on.
So this is a universal brand. It was a universal brand. And so the 2025 version of Jay Slaughter, which I am already her, is traveling all over the world. Is traveling international on a stage of millions of people, teaching them how to unleash the power, giving them the tools, giving them the steps, showing them about the faith, but also giving them the tools to be able to do the work so that they can be effective, so they can unleash, and so that they can discover their purpose and leave their legacy. So that 2025 Jay is helping women, helping men, helping people all over the world, teaching them how to unleash the power of I am. Having my own school, right? Launching my school in Africa.
Come
Yes,
on now.
that's what
Yes.
the 2025 version of J Slaughter is doing. Launching her my first school in actually Africa, which I got the phone call today to do. Come on, because I'm already her. So
Come
whenever
on.
I put it out there in the atmosphere, the things that I put out there in the atmosphere start looking for me.
Yes.
Right. So launching my school in Africa, speaking on stages, being on TV, right, teaching people about the power of I am. And so I just can't wait. You guys gonna see the 2025 version of me unleash this year because
Yes.
I'm already her. I am already claiming that she is already showing up and being present in my 2019.
Amen. Amen. And it's funny that you say all of this because on my way here, I know you all were kind of iffy if you how the traffic and how the weather. And as I was driving here, this is what I heard the Lord say. It was so funny. I was just so caught up, like, oh God, this is awesome. He was like, tell her coming here just unleashed a contract that she has been waiting for, like a contract
Do it, so you want me
that
to mess
you
up
have
this,
been waiting
you
for.
want me to mess
And,
up this?
and I laughed. Yes. So I was sitting there. I'm
you
for
want
real.
me to mess
I'm in the car and I'm like, oh my God. And all I heard was even how Oprah, how she said, you get it this, you get this. It was like, tell her she gets a contract. She gets the multi-million-dollar deal. She gets it. So I speak that back into you, that how you pressed and came here and how you're speaking your heart to other people and helping them, that the great I am has a great plan and purpose for your life, that your eyes have not seen and ears have not heard what he has in store for you. This is only the beginning. You don't even have an idea. You can't even fathom it. You couldn't even accept it if he told you. You think you have confidence, but you haven't even got to a place to receive the abundance that he has for you. So you get the contract.
Yes,
you have
Lord,
listened to IntellectualRadio.com. This is the Hello Show with Kimberly, my voice, and this is your girl, Jay Slaughter. Make sure you look her up. Meet me there February 22nd. I will be there because I will be everything God has created me to be. I am.
Yes, you are.
I am. All right, give us that music, Wanda. I am. All right. Woo-hoo.